Hey guys, this is going to be the first hair tutorial and I'm really excited because hair is my favorite. So today, because of your votes on the poll that was at the very bottom of the homepage on the website, I saw that the majority of you, actually over 70% of you, clicked and checked to if you knew how you would wear your hair in big voluminous waves. And so that's what we're going to do today. They're going to come out a little bit curly to start, and then they fade into the wave. So depending on how your hair holds a curl, you might want to do it the night before or early in the morning or whatever you've got. For me, I just don't have time to sit around curling my hair all day. So it works really well to, or advantageous to use hot rollers because they do the work for me. And that way I can put them in, I can have my 15 or 20 minutes that I need to get ready in the morning, if that means waking up early or leaving the kids with my husband, and I have 15 minutes to get ready. So I can rinse off in the shower, I can put my makeup on and put the rollers in, and then know my 15 minutes is up, I can go out and deal with everyone else, and then when I'm ready to go, or right before we leave, or right before people come over, just take the clips out of my hair, which takes all of 30 seconds, and kind of tease up the top and spray it, and I'm good to go for the day. So today I'm going to show you how to wrap the rollers and that sort of thing. I'm going to be using this set of, these are really old, but it's a set of rollers, and they're already on a nice warm razor profile spa, I guess. But I've had these for years, and I'm pretty sure I got them at Target. I love Target. Couldn't tell right, it's where I buy everything. So anyways, it's got big fat ones, it's got medium ones and small ones, and I'm going to use an assortment of them. If you lose your clips, you can get, I think they were a dozen for $3, and I got 2 bags. I think they were actually buy one, get one half off, or buy one, get one free that day, but whatever. I'm going to use my paddle brush to brush through my hair. I've got, this is the teasing comb that I'll use later, but it's got a rat tail on the end that I can part with, which is really nice. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't use it, simply because I just don't have time to sit and part my hair all the time. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is, this is just some cheap hairspray. This is Pantene's from Target. It's the 24-hour volume hairspray, and it's number 4 maximum hold. And this is my hair after I washed it last night and let it air dry while I slept. And this morning I threw it up because my kids had spent the night at my mom's house, and so I had to go pick up the girls this morning, so I just threw it up on top of my head in a bun and took the hair tie out to show you all now. So this is what my hair looks like if I don't do anything to it. It's not very glamorous, it's not very big. I love big hair. This is not it, and it doesn't curl, it doesn't stay straight. You can see it just kind of, So anyways, go from here. So I'm just going to spritz my hair lightly, paying attention to the ends with hairspray. There we go. And then using my paddle brush, I'm just going to brush it out. Start at the end so you don't rip all your hair out. And that's just allowing me to get the hold of the hairspray without the look of wet hairspray look. Because if you spray your hair too much, it looks all kinds of funny. I'm just going to brush it out now. Okay. Now, depending on where you part your hair is up to you. I like to part mine way over on the side. So that's where I'm going to do my first roll. So I'm just going to show you that I part my hair way over here like this. So I'm just going to take this front section here like this. You just want to get the comb through it so you know it's nice and smooth. It doesn't have to be perfect, like my line back here is not perfect at all. So the hairdresser watching, she'd probably kill me. She'd probably kill me for using heat tools on my hair, or kill me for using Pantene hairspray. Okay, so there you go. Now I'm just going to twist the end a little bit because my hair has layers and I don't want it all to fall out really easily. And I always start with the fattest rolls on the crown of my head, and then they get skinnier and smaller as I work my way down. So I'm going to start at the top and you just want to make sure you tuck the end under really, really well. because you don't want like, see that sticking out, you just want to like wrap it under. There we go. So just roll it nice and tight and then secure it with a clip. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to do another one right behind it. And again, just comb through the hair so that it's nice and neat. You don't want like something all caked up in it. And then again, I just twist the end a little bit so that it doesn't let the shorter layers out as I'm wrapping. And again, just paying attention to the end. I'm going to show you that. There's the end of it, and I'm just using my thumb to tuck it up in there as I roll it over. Okay. Another clip. Another section. I usually, depending on the size and shape of your head, will all vary, but I always get about 3 here on the top before I move to a side. So again, I'm trying to pin down so you can see this. Tuck that end under really nice. That's the only thing you really need to pay attention to closely. Okay, so now moving on to the side. So we've got right here. I'll grab this piece here. And you really need to think about framing your face is the most important thing. So I'm going to bring this one towards my face. And I'm just watching the end because I don't want any in there. Wrap it up. And then here. I'm still on the really fat rollers. Make sure the end is tucked really well. See, okay, now see how this is like coming over? I want to just make sure it gets pulled back down and under. It's not hanging out. Hanging out is for friends, not hair and hair. Okay, let's do one more back in this section. This is a medium size, just because I want to save one fat one for the other side of my face to frame my face. So, again, just making sure to tuck the ends well. It's the most important thing. You can't say it enough. If you don't tuck the end well, it doesn't turn out well. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. I'm going to use a really small roller for right here. Because these bottom layers tend to, because they're laying directly on your person, they get hottest the fastest, and it ends up they like de-ravel the quickest, so you don't want that. So I do a tighter curl, and that way as they fall, it's not quite as bad. So again, tucking the end really well. Roll it up. And secure it with a clip. Make sure it's really nice and tight. There we go. Okay, let's move on to this side. And these are like orange-ish sections of hair. You'll kind of learn through trial and error, depending on the thickness and depending on the thickness and the length of your hair, you'll figure out what works the best for your hair. But you know, okay. So here's a good thing to show you. I started wrapping this one, and the layers in my hair here are shorter, so they fell out. So I wrapped it some, and then I'm going to go back and rewrap those few short pieces that came out. And you're not even going to notice the difference of where it started and stopped. But I want to make sure that this comes back and over rather than being this way and get clamped down right here, or I'm gonna have a clip mark in my roots. So I wanna make sure that the hair gets pulled up, and that's also gonna create more lift and more volume. Okay. Making sure to tuck the ends well. Wrap this one up. You clip it. And I'm getting a little bit of like loopy hanging here. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. Okay, so this is another small one. I think actually I used a small one right on the top, and like I said, I didn't want to. So anyway. Pull that up. Clip it. Okay, so I have this back section left. And I'm just gonna reach around the back of my hair. And it doesn't matter how they're sectioned off. You can't see back there to part it correctly anyways. You just wanna make sure you pull it straight up and that it's combed through, and then make sure like this to tuck the ends really well. Underneath there. There we go. And then just make sure they're nice and tight. Like that. I like to just pull all this way so that I'm not adding a bunch of extra hair in the mold. Last one. Okay, so you never thought I'd post a photo of myself like this online, did you? Well, I just did. So anyways, I got my whole head up in these rollers, and they're really warm. I can feel the heat, like it's making me really hot. But what I'm gonna do is leave them in until they have cooled. And the important thing to remember, and this is with any hairstyle, heat will get the style, cold sets the style. So you wanna get the style, heat it up. So I've got the rollers that are hot, that's gonna get my hair to curl. If I want the curl to set and stay, I need to let it cool down in that same shape and style. So like if you're using a flat iron, you would use the hot to pull it straight and use a paddle brush behind it to keep it nice and straight till it's cooled down. With this one, I'm gonna leave them here until they're nice and cool to the touch. And I really wanna, even if I can, a little bit longer, because the inside of my hair I want to be really cool, not just the edge of the roller or something like that. So I would use this time to either finish my makeup or go get the kids ready or make lunch or whatever I gotta do right now. The only thing I wouldn't do is like, I shouldn't say this. I was gonna say I wouldn't step out of my house like this, but I have gotten into the car like this and driven to church or driven to wherever and taken my hair out the minute I get there, because I just didn't have time to let them set at home. So keep that in mind. I would say at least 20 minutes, but just depending on the time you've got. If you've got like 3 hours and you don't want them down, leave them up for 3 hours. Hair will be nice and super curly for a couple of days. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and let these cool, and I'll see you guys back here when they're ready to come out. Okay, so I went ahead and did the rest of my makeup, and my rollers have cooled completely. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them down now. So, drop them. Okay, so now from this, I'm just going to shake them out a little bit on the top of my head, like so. And then I want some lift in the back here, so I'm going to use my teasing comb and lift this back section up a little bit. I don't want to really brush through the curls or they're going to get kind of frizzy. And I'm just going to back comb back here at my roots. And around this piece. Like this. There we go. And now you can see it kind of stands up a little bit more. And I'm just using my fingers. I'm just kind of moving my hair because if my hair was really straight or going in a pony, then I'd want to smooth it over a little bit, but I don't because these are big wavy curls anyways. And then I'm just going to use my hairspray. And from a distance, you don't want to spray it too close. And I'm just scrunching these into my hand as I spray it. In my face. That. There we go. And then I'll usually throw a side back towards the back so that I'm not overwhelmed with hair. But then just kind of playing with it a little bit to kind of get rid of some of these little frizzies. But like I said, I like really big hair, so I'm totally fine with that. And as the day goes on, this will kind of fall a little bit and be wavy a bit, but there's that. So I hope you'll enjoyed the big teased out wavy hair tutorial, and the next one that I'll go ahead and do will be the polished sleek pony, because that was the second highest rating in the poll. So have a great day, and I'll see y'all later.